Namaste. Hello everyone and welcome to the Swayam MOOC Telugu learning series. I am Battal Venkateshwarlu, serving as a resource person in Telugu language teaching. In today's session, we will begin with an introduction to the Telugu language. Dear learners, I am truly delighted to be here to share with you a brief yet meaningful conversation between two Telugu speakers on how they introduce themselves in everyday situations. This lesson will help you understand how greetings play a vital role in expressing respect, affection, and cultural politeness, which are core elements of Telugu daily communication. Before we dive into the main part of the conversation, let us first explore some key vocabulary used in it. This will help you understand how these words and phrases fit naturally into everyday conversation. By mastering this vocabulary, you will be able to follow the flow and meaning of the dialogue more smoothly. Here is your vocabulary. Nenu, which means I. Nuvvu, which means you. Meeru, also you. Edi, which, neuter question marker for non-humans. Veeru, they, respectable way. Varu, they, respectable way. Veellu, they, close. Vallu, they, remote as well as general. Tamaru, highly respectable from of you. All right, dear learners, let us now move on to the main part of the conversation. Please listen attentively. Lesson Introducing oneself in Telugu. Today we will learn how two Telugu speakers introduce themselves and engage in a simple conversation. In Telugu, greetings plays an important role in showing respect, affection, and cultural politeness. Sample dialogue, which means Parichayam, self-introduction. Vijaya, Namaskaramandi, which means Namaste, greetings. Vimala, Namaskaramandi, Namaste, greetings. Vijaya, Meeru Evaru, which means who are you? Vimala, నా పేరు విమల, నేను టీచర్ని. మై నేమ్ ఈస్ విమల, ఐ am a teacher. All right, dear learners, this was our short conversation. While going through the conversation, you might have noticed me pronouncing certain words like నమస్కారమండి, మీరు ఎవరు, నా పేరు విమల, నేను టీచర్ని. Okay. After this little digression, let us now get back to all the dialogues by going through all the words and phrases used so far. Beginning with the first, where friend Vijaya greets her friend Vimala, Namaskaramandi, which means Namaste, greetings. Note, here Namaskaram means greeting. This word has a cultural implication reflecting respect, honorification, and friendliness. Also, this is commonly used by anybody, anywhere when two Telugu speakers meet. In the second dialogue, friend Vimala also responds. Andi is an epicene honorific address marker in Telugu. It is added to the end of the sentence when the speakers want to show respect to the listener. It may apply both male and female. Notice the difference between Garu and Andi. Andi used with a sentence as a whole and attributes respect to the listener. In short way, Andi gives respect to the listener of the sentence. For example, Ravi evarandi? Who is Ravi? In the second dialogue, friend Vimala also responds. Next, we will see the another level of conversation. Here, Vimala going to ask Vijaya, Meer evaru? Which means, who are you? Vijaya will reply, Nenu lawyer ne, which means, I am a lawyer. In this way, while introducing to others, after the noun and after the occupation in Telugu, ni and nu will go on to add with the name as well as occupation. Let's see some more examples. Nenu acharyunni means I am a professor. Nenu vidyarthini, which means I am a student. Nenu ramanu means I am Rama. One more example. Nenu Sitanu, I am Sita. Observe one important point here. If a noun ends with E or E, the accusative case suffix ni is added when referring to human pronouns or occupations. If the noun ends with other vowels like a and a, then the accusative suffix nu is used. Here, evaru, which means who, it's an interrogative efficient question marker. Efficient means the same form can be used both masculine and feminine genders with no gender distinction in the pronoun of the verb form. This evaru, which means who, will apply in Telugu human nouns like Vallu evaru, which means who are they? Veelu evaru, which shows who are they? Tamaru evaru, that indicates who are they. We have to observe here this Vallu, Veelu, Tamaru can be used both masculine and feminine genders, and there is no gender difference. In Telugu, Tamaru is most honorific and it is singular as well as plural. Importantly, this evaru is used only for a human being, not for objects or animals. We'll see the examples. Adi evaru, who is that? And Idi evaru, who is this? Puli evaru, who is the tiger? It won't come, it won't apply in Telugu. This is incorrect because evaru does not apply to animals or objects. I hope you are making good progress. Let's move on to the next step. In general, language learning is an important and meaningful process. Now, in the third part of the dialogue, Vijaya asks Vimala, Ayana evaru? Which means, who is he? Vimala will reply, Ayana Ramu. He is Mr. Ramu. Again, Vijaya asks Vimala, Iyana evaru? Who is he? Then Vimala will reply, Iyana Srinivas Garu, which means he is Srinivas. Garu is used with a noun and attributes respect to the person or title which it is attached. In short way, Garu gives respect to the noun. The use of Garu after the name is the highest level of respect and is always encouraged. Now, here a new word is saying Ayana or Ame. It addresses remote, intimate, and Iyana or Ime, it addresses proximate, inanimate. These and all honorific human nouns, but the difference is remote and proximate. Now we are going to inquire about one's native place. Here, two more characters are going to introduce like Atanu, he is, and Itanu, he is. Vijaya asked to Vimala, మీ ఊరు ఏది? Which stands for what is your hometown? Vimala says to Vijaya, Madi Hyderabad, which means I am from Hyderabad. And it goes to like Atani ఊరు ఏది? That suggests what is his hometown, and also ఇతనిది ఏ ఊరు? which stands for what town is he from. Here, atanu and itanu, third person non-honorific, remote and proximate, and it is an equal status. Edi means which is. It is a pure neuter singular form, and it is a question form. When we don't know the particular things and objects, we will use this form. Dear learners, all of these explanations highlight not just Telugu grammar, but also the rich cultural patterns found in everyday Telugu speech. By understanding how we use greetings, pronouns, and polite expressions, you are also learning how Telugu speakers show respect, familiarity, and social harmony by way of language. Thank you for joining me in this session. We will meet again in the next lesson with more interesting topics in Telugu. Thank you.